Hey kaiju fans, Peach here with I Dream of Indie to talk to you about Dawn of the Monsters. This is a beat-em-up game that is very reminiscent of old kaiju movies. For me personally, kaiju were kind of always in my life. I think a lot of people from the 90s are just kind of used to hearing about them. I actually didn't see any Godzilla films until I was about 15, but I've been hooked ever since then. The thing about me, and this is something everyone who's watched any sort of monster movie with me knows, I don't care about the people or the story. I just want to see giant monsters fight each other. And that was true for this game as well. The story is told through a series of comic, and it's pretty basic for any sort of kaiju affair. Monsters known as Nephilim are attacking, leading to a global crisis. The humans have gained control of two such monsters known as Megadon and Ganira. There are also two giant robots piloted by humans that are known as Tempest Galahad and Aegis Prime. The story is not overly unique or interesting, but it was very much a love letter to these types of films. I really enjoyed it overall, though like I said, it wasn't my main focus, and I tended to kind of zone out when the dialogue was happening. There's definitely some themes of environmentalism and the idea that humans are messing up nature, but I feel like that's par for the course in these types of films, and it wasn't so overt or over the top that it felt like a PSA. The story did explain that wherever you're fighting, humans have already evacuated. This was wonderful, as it meant I didn't have to feel guilty when I ripped a skyscraper off the ground and beat another monster with it, which I did quite a bit. That brings me to the gameplay. Since I reviewed the PC version of this game, I tried both the controller and the keyboard. Both of them worked pretty easily, though I preferred the keyboard. It was standard controls with WASD moving the character, I doing a heavy attack, J attacking with a regular attack, K can be used to pick someone up, or something I should say, depending on what you're grabbing, or to do a special finisher. Special finishers are really nice as they are both really cool to look at and give you extra health. Whenever you defeat an enemy, you do gain some health, but with those special finishers, you gain more health. The controls can be mapped either on a controller or on the keyboard, that way you can have the gameplay however you want it to. You can also hold down Q and press any of the attack buttons to do a special attack. There are also attacks where you hold down Q and E to do the ultimate finish, which are amazing and different for each character. To use the proper terminology of the game, a special attack is a rage attack, the ultimate attack is a cataclysm attack, and the ultimate finisher is known as an execution. I personally used executions as much as I could. Each character has 3 slots for upgrades. You'll want to constantly be changing these out as they give you stat bonuses and are necessary in order to proceed through the game. Characters can also gain bonus rage and bonus health, as well as a variety of skins. To unlock the skins in this shop, you have to get S rank or higher. You still have to buy them, but it's all in-game currency. There's also some optional dialogue you can listen to, as well as a database that has information on all the different creatures and humans that you'll find in the game. Where Dawn of the Monsters shined for me the most was in co-op. This game is 1 to 2 players, which can be done locally or online. My husband was kind enough to play locally with me. We had an absolute blast. Even though he's not usually a beat-em-up fan, I saw him loving this game and wanting to play more. It was so much easier with a partner and also just more fun. It's the kind of game you want to share and the perfect game for a date night in my opinion. I was worried that by having another person playing it would feel overcrowded, but it didn't at all. We ended up having a blast and it was never too easy with 2 players. This game by no means redefines what a beat-em-up is, it simply does it well. I don't think this one is going to be the game that turns a lot of people on to beat-em-ups, but if you like the genre, you're definitely going to love this and want to add it to your collection. The graphics are very oversaturated and comic-like, with lots of interesting colors, and it was a little bit dark at times, but I liked it overall. I thought the graphics were very fitting for this style. I love how distinct it was and how fitting it was for the genre. The music was also high energy, but a little bit forgetful. It was fitting and really got me in the mood to beat other monsters up, but it wasn't by any means a soundtrack that I need to go download right now. I like this one a lot. I feel like it's the kind of game that any kaiju fan can enjoy. It's a lot of fun and the perfect difficulty in my opinion. To be honest, I was always gonna like this one. It is a kaiju game, but it's done well. I think it's one of the more unique games I've played in 2022 and one that I hope a lot of people will try. I love that beat 'em ups are getting popular again, and I feel like this one's worth giving a shot. At least it is if you want to be Godzilla for a little bit. If you plan to play this game, or just like kaiju, please let me know. Also, tell me what your favorite kaiju is. Thank you so much for watching. For now, I want to give a special thank you to all the indie warriors and indie legends that help us keep the lights on at I Dream of Indie. Our great indie warriors are Bill T, Christian Cruz, Kevilo, Chris Jackson, Adriana Amato, CJR, Julian Colbus, Jesse, CPM, Raylan, Marky Mint, Dave Hart, Peekaboo, Lex Noyle, PSC, Carmine Red, King of the Hatch, and Blue Francis 14. The fabulous indie legends are Jen Rose, Larkison, Mitchell Hall, Eric Peach, Skepticism, Sequoia, and Nathan Moore. Thank you again for watching, and if you want to learn how to be like these amazing people and become an indie warrior or indie legend, please check out the description box below.